It is 12:51. Welcome back to Central Valley Talk Live. We are live and local every Wednesday and Thursday. Thank you for being with us. I'm Austin Reed. Hit me up on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok at Austin Reed on Air. Our next guests joining us live in our Tower District studios today is the owners of ecomaids 559. You guys are based in Visalia. Welcome to the show. Tell everybody your name.
I'm Cynthia Murphy.
And I'm Steve Aiello.
Well, thanks for joining us today. I found you guys on Instagram, and I love your business model. So who wants to take the first question as far as how did this all begin?
Oh, I'll take that.
Okay.
We were actually presented with several opportunities. We were kind of transitioning like a lot of people during COVID and wanting to really dive into something that we had a passion for and something meaningful. Both in our 50s now, so what we do with the rest of our days, we really want to count. And ecomaids was presented to us as an opportunity to purchase territories, and being both from the Central Valley, of course we chose this territory. Yeah. But really, what resonated for me was that this really encompasses our entire core value system, and we're able to now be in a business and engage in a business that is 100% aligned with our values, which start with community, number one, and really provide a contribution to that community, and those things being in our case, the safety of your home, your children, your pets, your plants, and then the added bonus, really one of the things that took it over the top for me is they've instituted this great system for really minimizing water usage during a very effective cleaning usage. And shout out to all of our farmers. I have such amazing respect for our farmers and such a heart for our farmers and our water supply. We've all got to be doing something about our water supply. And the fact that we could have our core values aligned, that we could care for our community, that we could give to our community, that we could align with our farmers in our whole community. I mean, the whole thing just couldn't have been better. So believe it or not, that's the short answer.
So, Steve, how did you get involved?
So it was kind of a little different. The company I worked for decided to sell. Okay. And so about mid-May, I was looking for work, and I got a phone call, and I thought it was a job offer, and it turned out it was a recruitment for somebody saying, "Are you interested in franchises?" is the short version. Okay. And I looked at my finances and went, maybe I would like to work for myself instead of work for somebody else. Yeah. And everything fell into place, and we talked about it. And the guy that we spoke to was a recruiter, and as she had mentioned, we were presented with a bunch of opportunities, and ecomaids was the one that resonated with us and started there. And kind of one of the things that she talked about like ag and stuff, we use less than a gallon of water to clean your house.
Wow.
Entire house.
Mm-hmm. So ecomaids, their products and the ways that they clean are totally different, I would imagine, yes. Right? Talk more about that.
Well, one of the things that our customers will experience is, rather than a lot of chemicals where you're going to have 50 different ingredients on your ingredients list, one of the things, let's say in one room, you will encounter is your surfaces being cleaned with industrial grade or industrial strength, hospital strength hydrogen peroxide, which we all know, we put it on anything to kill infection. And we can do so in our homes. And they've created solutions that are home friendly. They don't smell like what you smell in your bathroom, but they disinfect to that same degree. And that's just one of the ingredients and one of the ways that things are done. The other really important key thing for our customers to know that I don't know anybody else who does, is that everything is color coded, so there is no cross contamination. I've seen exposés on 2020 does an expose on how things are cleaned, and hidden cameras of maids cleaning a toilet and then cleaning something that you pick up with your hands and use. And these things so unfortunately happen all the time, and with us, that's never going to happen.
Right.
It's just simply never going to happen.
Wow.
Everything color coded to the point where even if one of our cleaners, our eco-techs, gets a little confused about where they left off, they don't need to worry about it. It's color coded. Well, I was in the kitchen, so we're on yellow.
That's it. It's easy.
There's nothing green going
Right.
in that kitchen because the green bottle is what we used on the toilet.
Down to the
green
cloths.
cloth, down to the cloths. They're color coded.
Tell me a little bit about what your customers have been saying thus far.
Oh, thus far, customers of ecomaids, I think the main thing has been a culture. It's been a culture. A lot of companies can clean your house.
Yeah.
This truly is a culture of community, a culture of collaboration, a culture of giving back. If we have time to talk about it, I'd love to talk about some of the causes we will be giving back to. And I think glowing reviews about the thorough nature of everything that's done. There's a 64-point checklist. I don't know anybody else who has one of those. But, and it keeps expectations very clear for us, very clear for you as the customer, and very clear for our eco-techs. Expectations make a huge difference. And when the company culture is clear and the company culture stands in integrity, stands in community, stands for ethics and strong people principles, wow, I have not seen anything like it, and it was one of the reasons I was so excited to jump on board.
We're looking at your website right now, so people can basically connect with you. There's the number. They go to your website, and then you send a crew out, right? Is it kind of that easy?
Yes.
It is that easy.
Okay.
That number will take them to what we call our dojo.
Okay.
And our dojo, we have a dojo master, and the dojo master is wonderful at taking those calls and those emails, getting as much information as they can without it being a major arduous process, and getting you an estimate that's as close to the mark as possible.
Okay.
And then getting you on our schedule, and out we go.
And it's anything you can do, homes, private homes, and businesses. Is that right?
Homes.
Homes and small businesses, yes.
Okay.
Businesses, yes.
Though there's one thing that we can't do for small businesses. We have a disinfectant fogging for COVID.
Okay.
So we can go and we can use that in the home, but there's a California law that makes it, we don't have a certain license that we'll need to get for businesses.
Okay.
But we'll be looking into getting
will.
that license.
Very soon.
We will.
Very
That's
soon.
that's on the horizon. But for right now, we can fog for COVID
See,
in the
that's
homes.
huge. Wow.
It's
Yeah.
huge.
Wow.
It's huge. And again, it's the only system of its kind that I'm aware of.
And it's immediate, like you don't have to be out of your home. We can go in and fog and it evaporates right away.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
That is really, really amazing.
You don't have to keep your kids out of the house all day, or
Right.
your dogs out of the house all day. Your plants are not going to wilt. Everything really is about how much we can care for you.
We've got about a minute left, but I know you wanted to talk about some of the causes that you guys are going to be giving back to. So
I'm
take it
going to
away.
really quick just give an enormous shout out right here in Fresno, California to a company called Made for Them, nonprofit organization rescuing women from human trafficking. And some of these, I say women, some of these are just girls. And it's happening right here in our backyard, and we have a major heart for that and are very, very involved with that organization.
Well, you guys are doing some big things, and it's just getting going.
It is.
It is just
yes.
starting.
Yes.
So people can learn more, of course, online. What's the website?
www.ecomaids.com/Visalia-CA.
Perfect. And then people can call you guys as well, the dojo, right?
Call the dojo.
Yes.
We have a sensei there just waiting.
I love it. I love it.
Our sensei.
And your area is the entire Central Valley?
Tulare to Madera.
Perfect. That's a huge
Yes.
coverage area.
Yes.
So, whether it is the products that are different, the COVID-19 disinfecting situation, or just everything that you guys that that you're doing is not like anything I've heard. So at least here in Fresno.
Yeah.
So it's very, very cool.
We're excited and competitively priced. It's it's not going to be $400 a cleaning.
Right,
or,
right.
You hear these things and you think, oh my gosh, way out of my price range. We're priced in line with. And
with
we're
the market.
hiring.
Oh, you are hiring. Oh, really? Oh, okay. For maids?
We are hiring for maids. Yes.
Ecotechs.
Ecotechs.
You call them ecotechs. I like that.
Ecotechs.
Very good. Well, hey, if you need a job, connect with ecomaids 559. Thanks for joining us, guys. Keep
Thanks
us
for having
updated.
us.
Come back
Thank
anytime,
you so
okay?
much, Austin.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you. I'm Austin Reed. You're watching Central Valley Talk. We're back with another guest. Coming up in just a couple of minutes. Hang tight.